Former WWE Champion AJ Styles confirms that he will be retiring within the next 12 months. Plus, Roman Reigns makes a surprising return last night on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. All this and more in this news update. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling News 365. Hope everyone is doing very well. As always, there are plenty of news stories to get into in the world of professional wrestling. Let's begin with AJ Styles once again reiterating that his time as an active in-ring performer is coming to an end very, very soon. Now, AJ Styles is winding down his career, and he once again reiterated that he does have plans to retire soon. Speaking to ABEMA about WWE's upcoming tour in Japan, Styles stated, quote, "I honestly thought I may not be here in the WWE, so getting the opportunity to come back is really awesome. Probably my last time as a performer going back to Japan. I'm really excited to get back. That means I'm going to hang them up. I'm not going to wrestle anymore. Soon I'll retire, and I don't think we'll be back to Japan before I retire. I think that this is probably my last go in Japan as a performer." Now, during WWE SummerSlam weekend, Styles stated that it might be his last SummerSlam. Earlier this month, he stated that he is planning to retire within the next year, suggesting that the WrestleMania next year in Las Vegas could be his last. Now, in terms of facing John Cena, of course, Styles is set to face Cena at the upcoming Crown Jewel PLE. Of course, it will be their first match since 2018. The bout was put together on social media after Cena asked fans for their thoughts on another showdown with Styles. In the same interview, Styles commented on facing John Cena again. He said, quote, "I am certainly happy for the opportunity to wrestle John Cena on his retirement tour. I did not think that this was going to happen. It honestly just came out of nowhere, but I accept it. I want it, and me and John are going to have one last match, and it's going to be incredible." So, of course, we're getting more details on Styles, his future or lack thereof in pro wrestling. We'll let you know in a future video. Now, before we move on to the next news story, a reminder, this video is brought to you in collaboration with all of our great affiliates. That includes NordVPN, which you can see right there in the sidebar. Links also in the video description below. It'll be pinned in the comment section as well. And, of course, you can watch all of your WWE content as part of your Netflix subscription. All you have to do is get a VPN. You can use our link right there. Scan the QR code or click the link in the video description. If you're in the United States, you can get up to 77% off plus 3 months extra free. Then all you have to do is change your location to an international territory like here in the UK, and you can watch all of your WWE content. That's Raw, that's SmackDown, NXT, main roster PLEs, NXT PLEs, archive content. You can even watch Saturday Night's Main Event for free on YouTube. All you have to do is get NordVPN. You can save yourself some money and also support the channel in the process. Now, Roman Reigns, he's back on WWE television. The September 29th edition of WWE Raw was headlined by a tornado tag match that pitted division's Big Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker against the Usos. Just as the match was tipping in the favor of the Vision, Roman Reigns made his shocking return, garnering an incredible reaction from the live crowd. With a chair in hand, Reigns hit the ring and sent Bronson Reed reeling into the crowd. Reigns then sent Breakker back into the ring, allowing the Usos to hit him with a double splash for the victory. Now, the show ended with Roman Reigns dapping up and embracing Jey Uso in the ring, while Jimmy Uso looked conflicted in the background. This is Reigns' first appearance since WWE Clash in Paris, where he defeated Bronson Reed in singles action. After the match, Reigns was brutally attacked by Reed and Bron Breakker after the match, prompting his 1-month absence from WWE programming. Of course, he was actually in Australia filming his scenes in the upcoming Street Fighter film series. Now, Seth Rollins had some interesting comments regarding Paul Heyman announcing Brock Lesnar at WWE WrestlePalooza. Now, Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins continue to trade verbal barbs on Raw ahead of their match at WWE Crown Jewel. Rollins started off his promo with a bold statement, claiming that none of his previous losses to Cody Rhodes don't matter because of how different they are as wrestlers and characters in 2025. Rollins went on to state that the winner of the match could decide the next 10 to 20 years of professional wrestling. Eventually, Cody Rhodes made his way to the ring, receiving a huge reaction from the crowd in the process. Rhodes questioned Rollins' comments, saying that the fans will choose who is leading the industry in 10 to 20 years. Then Rhodes moved on to SmackDown, accusing Seth Rollins of sending Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker to the show. Rollins responded by saying that every decision regarding the vision goes through him. Rhodes responded by asking Rollins if he approved Paul Heyman announcing Brock Lesnar at WWE WrestlePalooza. Rollins reiterated his stance quickly. The promo closed out with Rhodes saying that he hopes to be sitting by Rollins in the backstage area in 20 years when they'll be talking to the future of WWE. Rhodes even claimed they thought Rollins was his friend after the events of WrestleMania 40. Rollins went on to say that he only helped Rhodes at WrestleMania because he was the lesser of two evils. Rollins followed that up by saying he will never be friends with Cody Rhodes. Of course, they're set to face off for the Men's Crown Jewel Championship at WWE Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia. Io Sky, she'll be teaming up with Rhea Ripley at the upcoming PLE because Asuka and Kairi Sane continue to have the upper hand. The September 29th edition of WWE Raw opened with a couple of words from Rhea Ripley, who received a great reaction from the Raleigh, North Carolina crowd. Ripley was quite upset with the events of the previous week's show, calling out the Kabuki Warriors to fight her. Io Sky hit the ring moments later with a dejected tone. Sky apologized to Ripley and said she was right about Asuka and Kairi Sane being in the wrong. Before leaving the ring, Sky conflictingly told Ripley that Asuka and Kairi Sane are still her family. Ripley was then ambushed by Sane and Asuka, who emerged from the crowd. After some brief hesitation, Sky ran back down to the ring to pull the Kabuki Warriors away from Ripley. Asuka showed her true colors and repaid the favor by misting Io Sky. The segment came to an end moments later as Sane crushed Ripley with her signature insane elbow. This has led to a match being made official for WWE Crown Jewel. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky will team up to face the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane at WWE Crown Jewel on October 11th. The bout was confirmed on last night's edition of WWE Monday Night Raw. It was made official in a backstage segment after that aforementioned segment took place in the ring. Now, the date and location for John Cena's final match has indeed now been made official. Washington, D.C. will host the last match of John Cena's WWE in-ring career on December 13th at WWE Saturday Night's Main Event. WWE confirmed the location on Monday's edition of WWE Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Now, WrestleVotes first reported the location in early September. There was initially some thought that Cena would be retiring in his home state of Boston, Massachusetts. However, that is not the case, with Washington, D.C. outbidding all the other cities for Cena's final match. John Cena has 5 appearances left before he retires. The confirmed upcoming appearances are as follows. On October 11th, he'll be in Perth, Australia for WWE Crown Jewel. Of course, he'll be facing AJ Styles. He's also been confirmed for the November 10th WWE Monday Night Raw from Boston, Massachusetts, as well as the following week on November 17th for the WWE Monday Night Raw from Madison Square Garden in New York, New York. He's also advertised for the WWE Survivor Series PLE on November 29th from San Diego, California, and then his retirement match will be taking place in Washington, D.C. on December 13th on Saturday night's Main Event. Dirty Dominic Mysterio is still the WWE Intercontinental Champion, and of course he used some dirty tactics to retain his title. On the September 29th edition of Raw, Dirty Dom put his Intercontinental Championship on the line in a singles match against Rusev. This match came after Rusev's 4-match winning streak that started after his big victory over Sheamus at WWE Clash in Paris in August. The bout ended up turning in the favor of Dominic Mysterio. The final sequence featured Mysterio trying to convince the referee that Rusev hit him with the Intercontinental Championship. The referee proceeded to take away the bout, allowing Mysterio to kick Rusev in the balls. Moments later, Mysterio rolled up Rusev for the 3 count and the victory. This moment got a huge reaction from the live crowd in Raleigh, North Carolina. With this victory, Dominic Mysterio's reign with the WWE Intercontinental Championship now sits at 163 days. Throughout the stint, Mysterio has defended the title against names like AJ Styles, Penta, and Octagon Jr. Now, several matches and segments have been confirmed for next week's edition of WWE Monday Night Raw on Netflix. CM Punk and more are on tap for the October 6th edition of WWE Raw. For the first time since his big win with AJ Lee at WWE WrestlePalooza, CM Punk will make his return to WWE Monday Night Raw. Also, following their backstage altercation on this week's episode of Raw, Becky Lynch will go one-on-one with Maxine Dupree. This will be Lynch's first match since her loss to, of course, AJ Lee and Punk at WWE WrestlePalooza. Furthermore, Lyra Valkyria will once again battle with Roxanne Perez. This match comes after Valkyria scored a singles victory over Perez on the September 15th edition of the show. Now, we have names for Los Americanos. They were revealed last night on WWE Monday Night Raw. Los Americanos, a.k.a. El Grande Americano, Dos, and Tres, officially got names on Raw. Joe Tessitore revealed that Bravo, wearing blue, and Rayo, wearing red, were the names of the luchadors flanking El Grande Americano. The trio is collectively known as Los Americanos. Bravo and Rayo were introduced to the WWE Universe in recent months as they helped Americano and Dominic Mysterio. The Americanos were in tag team action against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee last night on Monday Night Raw. And finally, a bit of an injury update here on New Day member Kofi Kingston. There was some concern following Kingston's match on WWE Raw. Bryan Alvarez is reporting that Kingston isn't on the internal injury list after getting hit with a knee during his match Monday night against LA Knight. Quote, Kofi got rocked with a knee on Raw, but wasn't listed on the internal injury report after the show, so apparently he's okay, Alvarez wrote. The match was set up earlier in the night when LA Knight told Adam Pearce he wanted a world championship match, noting that he was the last person to pin Seth Rollins. The New Day interrupted, asking for their own World Tag Team title match. Knight attempted to dismiss them, but Kingston said he is the only one with world title experience. Knight said he'd be world champion pretty soon and asked Pearce to set up the match, which he did. The New Day in recent weeks have formed an association with Grayson Waller, who has served as a third man of sorts. They have usually been involved in comedy skits, asking other wrestlers to sign a petition banning the Mexican Destroyer that Penta has used on all three men. But there you go, guys. The latest pro wrestling news for you. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Reminder, you can get up to 77% off plus 3 months extra free from NordVPN. Scan that QR code or click the link in the video description. Also, be sure to subscribe. As you can see right there, we're getting closer and closer to being just 500 subscribers away from our goal of 25,000 in 2025. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. I appreciate everyone for tuning in, as always, and I'll speak to you again very, very soon.
Hey guys, thank you for watching, listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.